Hi guys. I want to make sure you could hear me. Whoever gets on first, let me know if you. Let me unplug this. Here we go home. Okay. Um, ooh, what just happened? Let's see. It's a green screen. We don't want a green screen. Weird. Because I'm driving. Well, it's a green screen. Let me look at this. Hold on, guys. I don't want a green screen. Okay. Can you hear me? Put those thumbs up if you could hear me. Okay, welcome into WCIA Network, where everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. I'm going live to give a psychic reading on summer. Haven't done that in a while, but I got an insane reading, and I got a name of a child that. Um, Hi, Colleen. Can you hear me good? Give me a number one if you could hear me. Oh, you got the thumbs up. Okay, so here's my hoodie. You could buy this hoodie. It's a WCIA Network hoodie. There's a couple of them. If you go on Amazon and put in WCIA Network, and you'll see the hoodies are amazing, and they're for the missing children. They're this one's really cute. The other one is really cute because I'm building this channel to teach you guys how to do deep fake and how to spot deep fake, how to create videos, how to make these avatars. So I'm teaching myself, and my video will go on this week. I'm creating it. It's going to be half live and half not live. It's going to be really cool. But I have my book, of course, that you could go get. It's called The Tunnels of Madness by WCIA Network. And I got your email. Thank you. One of you, you said, Kelly, you said that you read my book and you loved it. I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you. So, anyways, with this new flip, many times when you go into your purpose and you're aligned, this is what happens to me. I get psychic readings and they're super clear. And they come in and I know when they're readings, I know when they're not, I know when they're just, just part of dreamland, and I know when they're part of my psychic reading. And Summer Moon Wells came forth, and I'm telling you, I got a name and I'm going to have to meditate on it. The first name had two syllables, the second one had one. She went with someone who looked just like her. The only difference is they had two summers dressed differently. They were dressed differently. And again, it told me something went wrong. Something went wrong with the execution of this summer's missing children. Something went wrong. Yeah, and this is so great. I love my sweatshirt. I'm going downtown. Um, and that's what Summer was telling me. And she's with it. And I said to the little girl, "You're not Summer." And they were in cages. They were in metal, silver cages where they could open it. I was able to open the cages up. They fell apart for me. Now, as I say that out loud, maybe that was because spiritually I was releasing them from the cage, like letting them go, letting them out. But there were two of them. There was another little girl with Summer. They were dressed differently. Summer Moon Wells' story has a lot of loose ends. Summer Moon Wells' story has a lot of opportunity for the authorities to look into it. And what you need to look into is that the clothing and the story do not jive. They screwed it up. They screwed it up. So if the authorities would focus in on understanding that you're going to have two images of two little girls, two images of Summer. Summer to me represents the Summer Moon Wells missing children. You're going to see that sweatshirt I have. It says Got Gone. One says Got Gone, it says AI, and then it says WCIA Network. It all goes together. The missing children are the Got Gone children. They're the Summer Moon Wells spiritual children, and there's not just one. But when I am specifically speaking about Summer Moon Wells, it's the Summer that introduced herself spiritually to me 4 years ago. And that story was told, and it will not change. She was not alone. The clothing on that child will tell you so. The clothing in the story that all those channels, Jody Sue Brown in my book, that character, and it's not her, that character of Jody Sue Brown is in my book. I have her in that book because there's someone who I was told controls the east and west side of the river. And it's a character that I call Jody Sue Brown that holds the key. Oh, Nothing But Love, you read it. Amazing. Thank you. Woohoo! Well, I had to change it a bit. I had to change it in a way because that's a documentary. I had to change it in a way that was a little bit more happy, because at the end of the day, the spirit children do get justice. They get justice because they need to be allowed to sing, and they need to be allowed to hear the voices that are helping them and bringing justice. They need to be able to hear, the earth rattle and shake and pound, and the sounds of the people that are here listening to their story, because these kids went underground. They went into tunnels. They're under there. They're under there. They're under there, and no one gives a flying fuck to get them. No one's gotten them. No one's getting them. No one's talking about it. They're not talking about it. Oh yeah, see, here's the sweatshirt. WCIA Network. AI made me do it. And you guys, the quality of the sweatshirt is intense. It's so soft, and this is an extra large, and look at how nicely, I like when my sweatshirts are big and you could cover up your hands. It's so fun. So the story of the children with the pound, I just actually, when I was putting all this together and looking at the story and realizing how I ended the story for the book, now it makes sense why I became a pound fitness instructor. I just became one a couple weeks ago, because I'm going to teach like a workout class, pound fitness, to seniors. That's something that I'm going to be doing, because I believe that's going to fill me with light. I learned that through taking care of my parents, and I'm going to enjoy that. And I'm going to make sure that every time I put on that music and pound with the sticks, it's for the children. That music is for them, and to let them know they're not forgotten. They'll never be forgotten. They won't be forgotten. And by telling the story, brings them justice. By recognizing that there are stories that no one wants to talk about, that the world is covering up, does not mean it's invalid. Doesn't mean it's not true. It's so true and it's so valid and it is real. The things that I'm learning with this AI and the chat GPT and all these different programs, so much of that, so many of those tools are inside the videos that I've been watching. So many of the channels that you're watching, does it make a difference? No. Is it illegal? No. But if they misinform you of what's going on and they lie and they don't tell you, well then yeah, that's a problem. These channels, let them say they're making money using AI. They're not going to. But I think that we have the right to know. I think that we have the right to know. We have the right to know that they altered Summer Moon Wells' face. We have the right to know that Summer Moon Wells has gazillion different faces. Why the fuck would they create all those faces? They created the faces, you guys. The people that are creating the news on true crime channels are creating the story. The people that are creating, listen to what I'm telling you, the ones that I have been following for 4 years are creating their own story to follow, and they're using AI. They're lying to you. They're lying. And I'm not going to sit here and like make sure everyone knows who's lying and who's not. I'm just going to show you the tools to use so you could figure it out yourself. No one has to tell you what to see, because what I have learned in my lifetime since I was a little girl, everyone's reality is different. Your reality will never be my reality. I will never see what you guys see, and why would we? That's what makes the world go round. Everyone sees a different reality, so I'm not here to tell you, oh, you must see what I see. You don't have to see what I see. You go see it yourself. So this AI shit that I'm doing is so you could go see it yourself. And you could go create it yourself and actually go make money doing it. Everyone else is. Everyone else is around you making lots of money using all this shit. But I'm going to teach you from, the eyes of someone who I didn't even know what chat GPT. I didn't even know what that was. I'm like, what? I didn't know what it was. Like, and these other channels that are teaching it, they just assume you know. No, 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 no. From my standpoint, I didn't even know how to find it. I didn't know. So I'm going to teach you guys from that standpoint. But understand that I'm doing it because of the children. And those visions and the psychic readings will not stop. The deeper I get into telling you that these channels on true crime are creating their own nonsense, correct, they're fraud. They're fraud. The true crime community that you guys are following, and it's everyone that I've mentioned, they are creating their own news stories. They're giving you images that are AI generated. AI generated, you guys. They're not real. But they're having people listen, and 2,000 people at a pop listen live to fake news. Don't you think you have other things that are more important than to listen to fake shit? It's AI generated, you guys. I'm going to take clips and now I'm going to show you. You could take these people's clips and you could put them into these programs and they will tell you so. They will show you that you're watching fake news. You're watching someone take missing children and creating newscasts that are fake. They're all doing it. That's what I've been looking at. That's what I've been ripping apart. That's what I've been seeing beneath the deep fake. I am seeing multiple layers on top of layers. And if you stop it, You're seeing the other layer that the people are creating those layers. Correct. I will show them the path and I will show you, you guys. So then I'm going to show you how to do it yourself. Just drown them out. You go on and you go on and you teach other people. So people are informed. So they know what they're watching. So they are at least informed. Fuck, let them keep doing what they're doing. I don't give a shit about them. I don't care about them. I don't care what you do. Keep doing what you're doing. Have fun with that. But I'm going to let people know that you're creating your own fucking fake news. And it's all about the children that we're trying to find. You're creating it. So other people, either they realize it or recognize it, or they're going to be given the tools to figure it out themselves. I'm no expert at technical shit. I'm not a computer person. I'm a self-taught. Everything that I do on the computer, everything that I do here, everything that I do is self-taught. And I'm not young. I'm almost 60, 59, literally. And it's self-taught. And the reason it's self-taught is because I am so fucking pissed off that I'm watching news that I care about. I deeply care about. And the real children that are missing and the real children that are gone and the real news is being forgotten. You're forgetting about the real children. They're creating shit for views. They're creating shit for money. So I have my story. I have another book coming out. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm going to try to make some money. I'm going to try to make some money on products because I deserve it. I have been doing this for 4 years, and you know what, you guys? I want to keep myself doing it. I can't stop it. There's a whole world out there that people really, really should take a look at. You don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be someone who like knows everything. You just have to be informed enough to know when you're watching fake shit. Right? These are so cozy and they're so soft inside. And I love my sweatshirts big. And my other one is so cute. It's got 3 avatars on the front. It's so cute. Hey, if I could generate as many as I want. And they, it's that's so great. I'm going to show you guys that. I dabbled in it just to see what it's like. I dabbled in it so I could turn around and flip it and teach you guys. I'm not dabbling in it to, you know, pay my mortgage. I'm doing it enough so I could teach you guys. Because there are frauds out there in the true crime community that really should, they could keep doing it, that really should be recognized so people know what they're looking at. Let them live their truth. Let them be who they are. Let them just keep doing what they're doing. Who cares? They're the ones who have to go to sleep at night. They're the ones who have to go to sleep at night. Like, ha ha, we're making all this money. We're getting all this views. Well, okay, okay. Let people be informed that they're watching fake fucking shit. Fake shit. That's what you're watching. Does anyone have any questions? Any questions? Go to Amazon. Go to Amazon and look at the 2 sweatshirts. It's under WCIA Network production, I think. There's a few things there in the book. Tunnels. The tunnel one is awesome. It's awesome. So get educated. Know what you're looking at. Know what you're looking at. Know when someone is feeding you a bunch of crock of shit. Educate yourself. educate yourself. It's time. You know, as this stuff, whatever you want to call it, stuff, AI stuff, gets better and better and it starts taking over things, that's fine. That's the wave of the future. I, Whatever, it's a wave of the future. You got to get on board with it. Understand it. I don't understand it all. I just know that I'm being screwed with. I just know that the missing children are being fucked with. I know that people are putting fake information out about the children. That's obvious. That's what pisses me off. So I cannot stop you guys that are listening that are doing this. All I could do is educate to the best of my ability. I'm not going to be the best educator because I'm educating you from learning it firsthand. I'm educating you from me rolling up my sleeves and doing it with you. There are plenty of people out there that know way more, but I can't follow all those people because they know so much that they're starting and they explain it in a way that I don't even know. I don't even know how they got to the first stage. So, you got to listen to people in order to learn. If you're real newbies, you have to listen to those that are real newbies, like starting from, I just turned on my computer. Like I just turned on my computer and this is what I'm going to. Like, it's got to be that simple for me. Because when I listen to someone that um, starts with an open program, I'm like, I don't even know how you got to that program. I can't find it. So it's got to be like super, super easy. Step 1, 2, and 3. And once you empower yourself to understand, you won't give a shit. You'll just call them out, and you'll call them out straight from your own information, your own knowledge, your own knowing. Not someone telling you, oh, this is fake, and you're like, oh, you fake it, you fake it. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. You teach yourself. So I'm going to help empower yourself to understand that you are watching mostly fake shit about the children, that you are watching channels create their own bullshit so you tune in, so you watch them. That's what you're doing. I'm going to help empower you to recognize what you're really watching, to recognize that they're taking missing children that are dead. You understand? They're not alive. They're gone. They're totally gone. Never will they be talked about again. Never. Never will their story come out. Never. They are taking those children's stories and creating stories on top of it for views, for money, for selfish reasons. And guess what? I don't give a flying fuck about them. I just want to know when someone is showing me fake shit. And I'm going to teach you guys how to empower yourself to know the difference. To me, that's like where I need to go with this. It's so, I questioned myself for a few weeks. I haven't been on, right? I've just been on, you know, sporadically. So that's what I really decided, that if I start empowering my listeners to recognize and to understand what I'm saying and what I'm seeing is actually there. It's always been there, you guys. It's always been there. It's fake news. How fake is Summer Moon Wells? How fake is Sebastian? How fake is it? Someone knows the real story, and then they use the story for money, for clicks, for views, for money, 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 money. They use the story because the story will never be told. You will never hear the real story about Michael Van. You will never hear the real story about Summer. You'll never hear the real story about Sebastian. Stop following that fucker about Sebastian. You guys, come on. Oh, breaking news. I got some breaking news for you. Okay, really? You found a sock? The sock was placed there by AI. Really? I've got breaking news about this person. You guys, breaking news is told on the 10 o'clock news. Okay? So if you are informed and you are educated and you take that power back to yourself, you will be able to make your own decisions and see what's going on. You'll be floored. The people sitting next to them are not really there. They're not there. They're not there, motherfuckers. I know that you're it's all frustrating as fuck. But let me tell you, I wouldn't care if it wasn't in the same breath as missing children. It's in the same sentence as missing children. Right? They're not there. They don't exist, you guys. Educate yourself. That's what I'm doing here. That's all of my next view, my next story. And I don't care. People are like, oh, maybe you should stop your channel because you don't have many views. I don't give a shit. I'm not here for that. I never was. Now I am here actually to sell my digital stuff is what I'm going to do because I see that I could make money on doing that. So I'm going to do it. I'm saying it out loud. It's not like a secret. I'm going to try to do it. And as I try to do it, I'm going to teach you guys how to do it. I'm going to teach you the way I taught myself from ground zero, from a way that I learned from someone that said, okay, turn your computer on and start here. So I did. I'm not great at it. I'm definitely not an expert at it. I'm good enough to get what I need to empower myself to understand what I'm doing. That's it. Yeah, so it all matters. We've got to stop these evil monsters. Yeah, I'm reading all these, you guys. It's you know what it is? It's the new world. I can't sit here and be like, oh, that's and give these guys the energy, my energy of being upset that they're doing it. It's not worth it because they're allowed to do it. But what they're not allowed to do is fraud. They're not allowed to misinform people. They're not allowed to take information and blow it up in a way that is so not real. Well, I hope to inform you guys. I hope to give you guys the power to understand it. And Summer Moon Wells is with another person. Summer Moon Wells is with someone that she knows. They're dressed differently. The little girl has 2 syllables of her first name, and she has 1 syllable on the last name, and I know that. And when that comes through so crystal clear, I call it a fact. I'm going into a parking lot. I'm going to these tests. All right, you guys. That's it for now. Go buy some product. Go support my channel. And I'm going to be back to teach you guys and give you guys some incredible tools. Thank you all for being here. See you later.